Remember Tyler Saga and Mark Scheifele in the NHL have that little game? They want to be the last one off and warm up, end up playing rock, paper, scissors. End of both these periods. That's Lassi Lehtinen, the Finnish backup on the left, and Carter Hart, who will not leave the ice. Neither one wants to leave the ice. At the end of the second, they waited 1 minute and 40 seconds before Lehtinen was forced off. That's Carter Hart earlier. He's watching, waiting. You think a goaltender would want to sit down in the dressing room? He is not leaving until Lehtinen is gone. And finally, the Finnish goaltender goes and Carter Hart follows. 1 minute and 40 seconds. Goalies they're a different superstitious story. This is live right now. Carter Hart and the Swiss backup have not left the ice. We remember this happened against Finland in the preliminary round. It's one of Hart's superstitions. He likes to be the last one off. So they put the backup out there. The Zamboni's done half the ice, and the Canadian starter's still standing and waiting 4 minutes after the period is over. We're not going to spend our whole intermission on this, but we'll update you.
The backup goaltender is trying to be a hero. You're going to get clobbered this game. Just get off the ice and stop making it about yourself.
Hart's left now, so Hart finally gave up and said, "Uncle."
That's
and
nuts.
The
you know what?
Swiss backup's still out there.
I don't mind the Swiss doing that. They're probably not going to win the hockey game, so win the Hart standoff.
Hart just came back out. Hart just came back out onto the ice. Oh, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen, but you have to love it. Canadians always have to win.
So, Frank, for the second time in this tournament, Carter Hart gets into a standoff with the other team's backup goalie during an intermission. It was certainly one of the lighter moments in a game without much drama, but is it a concern?
Well, I'm concerned, Mark, because Carter Hart has now put himself in a situation where the Czech Republic can mess with his routine. He contends it's not superstition, but clearly it's something that matters to him. He went back and tucked himself in the tunnel and came back out to get that last spin, the moral victory, after Matteo Ritz went to his locker room. But what are they going to do? Continue to do that the entire intermission? Coach Dominic Ducharme said he doesn't care as long as Carter Hart is stopping pucks. But Mark, when you look at this game statistically, it was the worst not only of this tournament for Carter Hart, but the worst of his entire season in the WHL with an .867 save percentage. He admitted after the game that he lost a bit of focus out there, and that's easy to do when you have a game that's a blowout. But all of a sudden, for Canada's most important player of the tournament, perhaps Canada's best goaltender in this tournament in the last 2 decades, where there's been no questions about him, all of a sudden players in Canada's locker room are asking in the first intermission, where's Carter Hart?